I think I accidentally made my perfect summer top. And what surprised me most, it is how simple it actually was. I was honestly tired of basic t-shirts. I wanted something softer, more feminine. And after a little experimenting, I ended up making this top with just a ruler, measuring tape, and hook, and some jersey fabric. It's beginner friendly, really fast to make, and I genuinely think it will be one of the patterns I will repeat ever and ever again in different colors and different designs. So let me show you exactly how I made it. I found the idea on Pinterest and drafted it directly onto the fabric. I made the first version, tried it on, and it was close but not exactly what I imagined. So I turned it inside out, marked the adjustment, reshaped it on my overlocker, and the second version fit exactly the way I wanted. After wearing it, my top stretched a little bit, but I can show you the final measurements. Underbust is 33.5 centimeters, waist didn't stretch much, it is 29 centimeters. The gathering radio is 1.3, so it is 40 centimeters total on the front side and 40 centimeters on the back side. This measurements, just to be sure because I didn't add it, is 16 centimeters. Armholes are better to choose individually, but mine is 15 centimeters. Here it was 17 and it stays 17. It didn't stretch much, mostly only this gathered part stretched. I usually measure it like this. Here is 45 centimeters, here is 25 centimeters, and this is the middle of the top, so it is 20 centimeters for half of the front piece and the same on the back side. The length of the top is 24 centimeters, the length of the bottom part is 20.5 plus seam allowance 5 mm here and 2 centimeters here. First I finished the neckline and sleeves with my overlocker. Then I secured them with a stretch stitch on my sewing machine. Next I created a gather by sewing stretch stitch with increased upper thread tension. Then I attached the gathered section to the lower section. And after that I sewed the shoulder seam and side seams. Finally, I finished the bottom edge by folding 2-3 centimeters and sewing it with a stretch stitch. For the armholes, I only overlocked them. Because of the fabric texture, the seam allowance naturally folded inside, so I didn't need to do anything else. So you can fold the seam allowance and fix it with a straight stitch, but honestly, I don't really care. I'm just happy with how this top turned out. When I'm working and I need more coverage, I use small pin from the inside and close this opening by about 3 centimeters. It still looks good and keeps the top transformable into a more open version. These measurements are based on my 29 cm underbust and 66 cm waist. You can adjust it based on your own measurements. Take your waist minus 10% and take your underbust minus 10%. Increase the gathering by 1.3 and choose the opening depending on how much coverage you want. My shoulder measurements is 17 centimeters because I have quite wide shoulders, but you may need less. I also made a skirt to match this top. I used a simple base skirt design, created a curl line, and added some folds. It is so comfortable to wear because it's natural cotton, it's not hot in the summer, and honestly I love how it looks. If you're interested in the skirt tutorial, let me know and I'll make one too.